The following is a fan-based discussion, and all materials being discussed are owned by Toei and Subaraya Productions. I claim no ownership to the materials being discussed and is purely fan opinion. Hello everyone and welcome to the first video of 2025 on the TFX channel. Before I start this video, I want to wish everyone a happy new year. A bit late, yes, but better late than never. So, let's start off this year with a new tier list video. This video, I'll be ranking all the Heisei Kamen Rider openings. So basically from Kuga all the way to Zio. I won't be doing Amazons because that's technically a special season. So without further ado, let's get into this. So basically, this is the ranks I'll be doing with S, the absolute GOAT ones, A, good, B, above average, C, average, D, just below average, and absolute trash is, well, trash. So let's start with Kuga. Kamen Rider Kuga. That's just the name of the opening. Actually, no, it's not Kamen Rider Kuga. It's Kamen Rider Kuga. What else did I say? I mentioned this in my Kamen Rider Kuga review video. S tier. A very good song. Kuga. Kuga. It's awesome. Next is Agito's. Once again, the song's name is just Kamen Rider Agito. Again, a good opening. I'm torn between putting this in either B or A. Honestly, I feel like I'll put this in B because it's a good song, yes, but it's like, would I listen to this on a regular basis? No, I don't listen to it on a regular basis, and I probably never will. Now, this second one is also Agito's, but it's really just a remix of the first one, so I'll just put this one in B as well. Once again, not a bad one. Next is Ryuki's Alive Alive. This opening goes in S. S was slaps. Like, what else can I say about this? I love this show, and this opening is one of the absolute reasons why. Like, it's just awesomeness. Nothing more than that. Awesomeness. Next is Justifies. Defies' opening. This one sort of has the same thing as Agito, where it's an above average opening, but not an opening I would listen to on a regular basis. So I'll give this a B as well, like Agito's. It's not bad, but it's not like the tops either. No. Now Blade has two openings. First one is Round Zero Blade Brave. Second one is Elements. I actually like the first opening more than the second one. Like, a lot of people I've talked to mentioned they like the second one better. For me, I like the first one better. I can't 100% explain why, but I feel like I like the energy more in the first one because of how high the singer's voice gets to. How would I do this? As much as I think both of these I would put in A tier. Like, for Elements, if there's an A minus tier, I'll probably put it there, but it's like both of these are like good songs. Now, just like Blade, Hibiki also has two. Starting with the first one, Kagayaki. aka the only Heisei Kamen Rider opening with, or rather really the only Kamen Rider opening in history to not have lyrics. I love it. It fits the show perfectly well given its intro motif. It's a very good song. However, the second one, Hajimari no Kimi e. You add lyrics to it and it does not work. Like I have not finished the first half of Hibiki. Well, up beyond the good portion of this show, but I don't need to watch the full thing to know. For a show like this with instruments as its motif and really weapon, adding lyrics to the song is a mistake. So it goes in trash. Alright, next level. Kabuto's opening. I like it. It's good, especially when it starts with dun 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 dun. It's a good song. I love this opening. It's not S tier, I'll mind you that, but it definitely goes in A. Kabuto's a very good opening. Climax Jump. Deno's opening. Now I know there's two pictures here, but that's really because the first one is the opening that's played for majority episodes, while the second one is really the one that's the song sung by our main characters, specifically the Tauruses, when Lion Form debuts in the show. I love Climax Jump. Climax Jump is awesome. Like this show, after watching, is not the best Kamen Rider show I watched, but Climax Jump, I'll give that an S. It's a very good song. Now for the second one, honestly, it's still good, but not as good as the original, so I'll give it an A for this one. Break the Chain. Kiva's opening. Honestly, not the biggest fan of it, because really I don't like the energy in this one. I felt like it falls a little bit flat. Like it's not like super atonal, but it's like I feel like the energy doesn't fluctuate too much, which is not exactly a good thing when it comes to camera openings. So I don't know. I'll probably give Break the Chain a B. It's one of the few things I actually like about this show, and that's not saying much considering I really did not like this show. But let's move on. Journey through the Decadal. Decade's opening. I'm not listening to this really. Like before I decided to do this video, I have not listened to this opening. So I only listened to this opening like twice at the moment. But after listening to it, I quite like it. It's not the best, the journey through the decadal. The fact that they say decadal instead of decade, that does. Well, let's be honest, it's pronounced Kamen decade. But I'll give this an A. It's not quite S material. However, this is a Neo Heisei era now. WBX, W Boiled Extreme. W's opening. Easy S. WX. What else I say about it? It fits the show perfectly. The two singers that perform this song, it works completely. After all, this is a 2-in-1 Kamen Rider or a 2-in-1 detective, as I mentioned in the show. This opening, one of the best. I listen to this one a lot. Now next is Anything Goes. O's opening. Again, S. You count the medals 1, 2, and 3. Life goes on. It's a very good opening. Awesome. One of the best. Matches the show. What else say about it? This song slaps. Next is Switch On. Forze's opening. I like it, but I'll give this an A. And the reason why it's an A, not S, is because the part I just played, that was the best part. That part's very good. But you know what's not the greatest? The lead up to it. I don't really like the lead up to it. Like the way it ends, the way it gets to chorus, and the way it goes on to the end. Love that. The opening, the start of it, not so much. So as much as I like this song, it's not S material. Now, Life is Showtime. Wizards opening. It goes in S. S for Showtime, baby. This song is awesome. That's, again, I hated this show, but this opening is amazing. Nothing more to say really about that. Showtime. Now, Gimes, Just Live More. Don't say no, just live more. S. It's an awesome opening. This show, just like the show, this opening, awesome. Surprise Drive. Drive's opening. I also do like this one. But where would I put this one? I'm not gonna put it in S because it does not compete with the ones already in S. It will either be A or B for this one. You know what? I'll give it A. I think it's made it to that level. However, you know what would not make it to that level? This next one, Ghosts opening. That line right there is the name of this opening. Translates to, we think, therefore we are. And you know what I think about this opening? I think this one is dog shit. Therefore, this opening is dog shit. I hate this opening so much. Goes in trash. And not really saying much, given that I hated this show really, but this opening also sucks. I didn't hate it initially. In fact, I didn't mind it initially, but after finishing the show, I ended up hating this opening. I think it's god awful, dog shit, one of the worst Kamen openings like ever. I'll explain more why once I review this show, which not gonna happen anytime soon, but there's a reason why my opinion changed so drastically after finishing the show, which I'll explain, just not in this video. However, you know what's on the complete opposite spectrum of that? Excite. Excite's opening. Excite as in excited. One of, actually no, not even one of my absolute favorite Kamen opening. It goes in S. Is there much argument with it? To me, Excite is the best Kamen opening. And it will probably stay that way. Excite. Takanaru excited. Very good song. Amazing song. Amazing show and amazing song. The perfect combo. Next is Be the One. Build's opening. Not the biggest fan of Build, really. For me personally, Build, not the biggest fan of it. But for Be the One, I'll admit the song is good. However, after I after paying close attention to the lyrics, and for what I remember of the actual show, which I remember a lot of it for a lot of it for the wrong reasons, but from what I remember of it, it doesn't quite match, especially the tone. But I'll still give Build Be the One an 8. It's still a very good song. I listen to it quite a bit. Final one. Over Quartza. Zio's opening. The biggest thing I have to this song, I do not like the singer's voice in this one. I'm sorry, like, basically, you know those videos that have all the current openings? I basically watch from like Kugo all the way to like X8. I don't know, all the way to Build. I pretty much always shy away from listening to Zio's opening because basically the way it starts off, I'm saying like, man, I am not gonna like it that much. And after listening to the whole opening, oh god, I was right. I am not a big fan of this opening whatsoever. Like, the singer's voice is the main problem. Like, I think this, outside of that, the opening is fine, but like, no. No, where would I put this? It would either be C or D, because honestly, like, not a big fan of this opening whatsoever. Where would I put this? Honestly, maybe just C, because like, this opening doesn't suck, but it's like, the singer dragged it down for me. Now this is my list for where I would put all the Heisei Kamen Rider openings. Now would there be any I would change? No, I think there's not really anything I would change. Like, so in ST I have Kuga, Ryuki, Hibiki's first opening, Deno's first one technically, W's, O's, Wizard, Gaim, and X8's openings in S. A I have the two Blade openings, Kabuto's, Deno's technical second, Decades, Forza's, Drives, and Builds. B, I have the two Agito openings, Fize's, and Kiva's. C, I have Zio's. Don't have any in D. The absolute garbage ones, Hibiki second, and Ghosts. I'm happy with this list. There's not really much I would change. Like, besides debating whether or not I would drop some of these or push some of these up, but it's like overall I'm pretty happy with this list. So that's my Kamen Rider openings tier list video. Comment what you thought of my list in the comment section below, and where would you put these openings if you were to make your own list. So that'll be the end of this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss any of my videos. Bye everybody.